This is Booze at 10 with Graham Whistler.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Booze at 10. Yeah! This is the topical-ish panel show where a group of comedians take the news and take the topical out of the news. Don't fuck it up, Alex said. He's put it in the private chat and I did. I shouldn't have read it. I should have left it alone. I'm going to start that again. This is Booze at 10, the topical-ish panel show where a group of comedians take the topical out of the news and just get a little bit drunk instead. However, much like the news, we do still have the bongs. Or should we say bruise at 10? Bruise it? No, it doesn't work, does it? Good. So, just to let you know, everyone, it's my birthday on Sunday, so I've had a couple of these already. So it's going to be fun tonight. Thank you for watching as always. Please do get involved on the comments as well on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. If you'd like to support the show, please do donate to the PayPal link, which is paypal.me/GWhistlerComedy. Or there is a QR code in the bottom corner there if you'd like to donate that preset amount there of £5, which at the very least will cover my beers. Thank you very much. But I would, of course, like to be able to offer the acts that have been on the show some money as well, so that would be great. However, if you'd like to support the show, that won't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. Please just like and subscribe to the YouTube channels, G Whistler Comedy and the Provocateur Comedy channel, of course. As always, our esteemed producer, the lean work that makes the stream work, Mr. Alex Lean, is here. We're crossing live to him now. Hello, sir.
Hello. Good evening. I'm so glad I've said "don't fuck it up, Graham" before we started. That lodged in your brain. I can see.
It really distracted me. Yeah, it really. Doesn't matter.
It's a good job I was on mute because I was howling with laughter at that point.
Well, somebody's enjoying the show.
Well, with John Morris is watching already and enjoying. He said,
"Good.
Yeah, it's you can't restart a live show." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, John. All right.
This is the best. This is the best comment. Only comment so far, John. Only comment. Although he has said, "Whoop, happy birthday."
Well, judging by some of John's shows, he likes to include winners by default, doesn't he, Alex?
I'm gonna ignore that. Right. Okay. So
there it goes.
So how old are you going to be on Sunday, Graham?
I'm going to be 29 for the third time. So
well done.
Yeah.
Well done. I'm approaching 29 for the 11th time. So yeah, work that one out.
We had the same birthday.
Who knew? Who knew? We have another means in which the viewers can get in touch tonight, Graham, as well. It's to do with an impulse purchase that I made this week. Actually, an impulse purchase made off of the back of this show last week when you were talking with Nick Page about how old Nokias from the start of the millennium are fetching a good price on eBay. So look what I bought. A Nokia 3310 in good condition.
I got to be honest with you. When I first saw that, I properly nostalgized, like all over the place.
Which is a beautiful word. I'm
proud of that.
A beautiful word. So, to anyone watching, text me on the number below on your screen now. We're kicking it old school. You can send a text to the show. 07508 796619.
Perfect. Right. So I don't have a huge amount of news stories to cover tonight, but there is a few. As a tribute to some of the acts we've had on, I've done a very small amount of prep, shall we say? But there we go. But we'll get to that in a minute. I'm excited to get some guests on. It's going to be fun tonight.
We're going to play. I'm going to play a quick game with your guests and my phone, and then I'll vamose. Yes, so we'll get them on. You introduce them.
Oh, okay. Thank you, boss. Please welcome Jerry Cannon, Adam Money, and Harry Waddington Brown is here. Hello, cheers.
Hi, guys.
Cheers.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Well, that felt a shit, didn't it?
Yeah. I can barely speak. I'm not singing. Are you 29 as well, Graham? There's at least 3 of us here that are 29.
Oh, hello. Someone, check that out. Somebody's text.
There's nothing like having your podcast interrupted by a text message.
No idea.
Especially a retro one. What does he say?
That's amazing.
Just says, "Hi, babe."
Ah,
I've no idea who sent that though. So include your name.
I reckon that's Tinder.
Oh, it's Joey.
Amazing. Do you know what I loved about that? Is the little feedback buzz you get through the speaker just before you receive it. It's almost like a feedback Morse code.
And to be fair, Alex, I don't really know what you was expecting because the only people watching this are the ones involved in it.
Yeah,
and
it was going to be one of us.
Yeah. And John Morris.
We should play a game of like everyone has to text Alex something, and then he has to like guess who out of us.
Good idea. That I like that.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone just message him, and he's got to guess who it's from.
Okay, the next one that's just come in. Have you been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault? Graham.
Right. I mean,
yeah, that's thrown him. That has thrown him.
It's not Inception, but with a Nokia. Fuck me up, man.
The quick game that we're playing at the start. Do you remember on this there was a ringtones composer?
Oh, mate, yeah.
Right. This week I found a website that's still intact and hasn't been updated since 2004 with the code so you can make the ringtones.
Oh my days!
So we're going to play a game of guess the hits from 2002 based on what I put on it. Okay, everyone ready?
Can you just quickly pop the number up again, just so I can...
I feel like a disadvantage. I was 7.
Well, you'll be conscious. You'll be conscious.
Was actually 7, not 7.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. This is ringtone number 1 hits from 2002.
DJ Sammy.
Yes.
Yes.
DJ Sammy. Heaven.
Or Brian Adams.
Oh, that is it has to do with DJ Sammy. It was DJ
There
Sammy.
used to be a bar that we used to go to, and it basically had like 4 songs. One of them was that. The other was like DJ Oxy. Do you remember? Hey, baby. That was the other one. They did 50p shots, and it got burned down by the Greek mafia in Plymouth.
Oh.
Nice. Well, right, next tune. I can't guarantee that I've entered the codes incorrectly on all of these, so brace yourselves. All right, next tune.
I mean, whatever it is, it's wonderful.
I love that noise underneath. Don't know. It sounds like a nice
really
cream.
Reminds me of like being on a bus, like back in the day, with some prick who's like trying out all their fucking ringtone.
That would have been me.
Yeah, that's Graham texting you there. You can tell.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Multitasking genius that is Graham.
I'm trying to figure out how I could possibly send him a dick pic. It's not.
What?
Well, make sure you got the camera just above it.
All right. Well, that was any one of us. Stupid mistake by Gareth Gates.
Have you had a go on Snake yet? You must have had a go on Snake yet.
I have, yeah. I have.
What's your Snake high score?
More text coming in. All right. Last couple. You. This one you probably recognise.
Oh wow!
Even I recognise that one.
It got interrupted by. Yes.
I'm so glad it's not 2002 anymore.
4 messages received. Okay, all right. That's Graham's dick pic from 2002. That we
it wasn't me. Someone beat me to it.
A number 8. Well done for remembering how to do the dick thing. And yeah. Have you paid PPI? Text "Get my money back" to 608848 to start your claim. Nice. have you been involved in a pregnancy that wasn't your fault?
Graham.
So you can't destroy me. I shall only come back stronger.
Oh,
That's directly from Nokia.
Okay. Erica is watching. She correctly guessed Gareth Gates. Well done, Erica. Well done. Excellent. And with that, I'll leave that up on the screen, and I'll put back with viewer comments and or text messages.
As soon as I work out how to send you an eggplant, I will.
All right, cool, lovely. Yeah, so I just put send nudes. Nice. On that, I'll be back later. Adios.
Don't go. Where's he gone?
I'm
off to producing tasks.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Fair enough. All right. What pressing bomb?
How many fingers can you fit up your ass? That's for all the panel.
That's a
I can get 3.5. 3.5. I can't quite get the pink in, but I can get the tip in.
We're not answering the questions.
All right. Okay. We did ask.
What was I going to say? I'm annoyed. It genuinely took me 5 minutes to not remember that the 8 was the old sign for bulls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, but like equal sign, depending on your size. And
we all grew up with MSN. You should remember.
Yeah, I'm upset about that.
I don't think I've ever sent anyone a dick pic on a 3310.
Really? You never used to do the old MSN?
No.
Like,
I remember there was like messages with there was kind of picture messages, wasn't there? That looked like someone had spunked on Tetris or something. Like it was just like this horrendous kind of I remember those. And then do you remember there was like a banner as well, wasn't there? You could have like a banner on your phone.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Could you? What you mean, like on the screen?
Yeah, literally like a sort of thin graphic or whatever.
I remember the aerials kept breaking off.
Oh God, Jay.
I was going to say before the Nokias, I used to have. I don't know if it was a bigger Nokia, but it had like an aerial on it.
I remember Motorola's had a lot of that, didn't they?
And it was like, oh, cool! I'm going to change the color of my aerial. It's like, what? Like, why? Like, oh, it's Thursday. I think I'll have a blue one. Do you know what I mean? What's the point? It's like, you ever see those watches that people could change the color of the, the face or the outside bit? It was like, oh, do you know what? It's Monday. Then, I'll change it to
just
pink.
A few years later, you could change you could have a custom back for your phone.
You could have a little fascia, couldn't you? A little clip-on fascia for your 3310.
On that 3310, the one that Alex has got, I used to have a picture message as my background that was made from like dots. It was just a series of dots and made an image, and it looked like a picture, and it was just a girl getting banged doggy style on my 3310. I was 13 and thought that was the best thing.
I'm a fucking rebel. Look at me. Yeah, anyone sees this, they're going to think he's a bad man.
That was the equivalent of having porn on my phone. Yeah. Because you could only get it on your computer back then.
Bet you cracked one off to it, though, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Text message just in. Thank God I got this to you in 2002. This is you from the future. Tell them to close China's borders in 2019. Kudos to whoever has just sent that in. Thank you.
There's a lot in there, man.
That's some top work. So I thought, as a bit of a nostalgic trip, because we've sort of started on that. I thought, as a bit of a reminder of what gigging used to be like, especially for me and Adam. I had a little scroll through Google News. Just before the gig. So as Adam used to do a lot, we'd have a quick scroll wherever we were, Google News, to see what was going on, then he would typically start with, so what's going on? I've had a little scroll on Google News, nothing. Fuck all.
What's the latest disturbance to Newton? Fuck all, wasn't
it?
Do you remember gigging? Fucking hell.
Yeah. I was talking about that. Sorry. I was talking about, when you say, go on.
Fucking shut up, Graham. Let the man speak.
It's all right. No, go on.
It's right. Mine wasn't even that good. You go.
No, go on.
I was just going to say about how shit the headlines were, which was It's all right. I mean, they're
Well, no matter what evil what you're gonna say, now it's fucking ruined.
Right, what?
I'm just gonna sip my squash.
Everyone stay friends. It's a lot easier. All right.
It's funny, he normally ends up saying that to me and Graham after like 3 Jaegers.
That's it. Pain is cola, pain is cola, pain. La 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 la. La cuenta.
That's it. This is just going to be okay.
It's like Alex is in the kitchen, isn't it? Getting the chips in, and he pops in every now and then, isn't it? Like,
he's through the serving hatch, is it? He's got a little serving hatch there.
Do you want vinegar?
Do you want vinegar?
Brown toast, not white, Alex.
Should we spend 5 minutes just slagging off Scott Adams for not being here as well?
I've got to work with him tomorrow.
That's the top news for tonight's show. Is Scott Adams has bailed on Booooonnngggg 10.
I don't even know who he is. I don't know who he is.
He's the 5-time winner of the Sexiest Man of the
That's showbiz.
Too sugar, Alex.
He's too showbiz for us.
Would he be offended if I kissed him?
He probably would. Yeah.
Well, fuck that guy. Then I hate him.
Yeah. Okay. He was also a Spurs fan. Is that?
Oh God, that's tragic.
Yeah.
Did you know he's actually been to Australia and done a show in Australia? Did you know that? He's actually been to
interesting.
Yeah. He never talks about it, but you know, he's actually been to Australia.
I'm not getting involved in this at all. I've got to spend 24 hours in a van with him over the next couple of days.
If you came from Cambridge, which apparently everyone in stand-up did, if you came from either Oxford or Cambridge University, that's basically everyone in comedy. So he's got a bit of right, that'll do. I wanted to do a happy birthday to me, Scott Adams smells of wee sort of song, but I couldn't think of anything after that. I hope he's asleep later because I'm going to drunk dial him. Was going to be the next line, but it doesn't fit with.
Can we drunk dial him off Alex's phone?
Oh, that's a good idea.
No credit.
You are?
No credit.
Yeah, no credit.
Oh, now you're properly living the old school dream.
I can only receive.
Who's the passenger? Who's the pilot?
I had someone today at work come in to the phone shop and ask me a question as if it was the most obscure thing that anyone that's worked in retail has ever been asked. He walked in and he was like, right, I don't know if you still do this, but I'm going to ask anyway. Don't laugh at me for being an idiot. I'm looking for something very specific. Do you do anything that's a pay as you go?
Does he look like a drug dealer?
I just want a phone that I can actually buy. And I was like, well, that's what usually happens in a shop.
Yeah.
It was just so stupid. I was like, what is wrong? Of course, we've got pay-as-you-go phones. What's wrong with you?
I had one today. Like someone sent me a clone of a Samsung S9.
Amazing.
Right? Clone. You know, I've basically been like sort of disassembling phones and selling them on eBay for like parts, kind of like you'd scrap a car. And like for 15 quid, I bought a Samsung S9, which is broken. Do you want to see it?
Good.
And then I was like wondering why it was cloned or whatever. So it's like screen smashed and all that, right? And then I was looking on the back thinking, this doesn't look quite right. And then I thought, well, I'll take it apart because I have to anyway. And then I started looking at it because you're supposed to heat them up, aren't you, Graham? Because it's all like glue and everything on the back. And then I started looking at it and then realised you could literally pull the back off it. It's the world's shittest clone in the world. I was like, it doesn't even look right. But yeah, so...
So you get bits of phones and just stick them together?
No, so basically I used to fix phones, right? So you can like put new screens on and stuff. Samsung ones are quite hard because you've got to heat them up on like a hot plate and everything to a certain like temperature. And then like I realised there's more money in just selling them for parts. So you sort of like have about probably 8 or 9 different parts in a phone, like a Samsung phone. You can literally just like flog them. So today I sold like a headphone jack like thing in your phone for $3.99. Tell you what, Alan Sugar is shitting himself. Yeah. Fucking hell, isn't it? Yeah. But it's stupid. About so you pay like about 30 quid for like a knackered Samsung S9, and you sell the parts for about £100. It's fucking mad. The one that I've never understood is why someone will pay me like 60 quid for like a motherboard in a Samsung S9, where you could literally just go and buy a broken phone for like £30.
How much is a fatherboard?
A what?
A fatherboard.
I know what.
Is it still live?
Yeah.
Still live.
Are we still live? Yeah.
We
still having a laugh.
We have a side hustle, man.
A Joey Cannon classic there, ladies and gentlemen.
That kills the room, doesn't it?
We just done some consumer news on Boozer 10. Is that what?
Consumer news, mate. Yeah.
What was the consumer?
Cloned.
Oh yeah.
The best times that no one's going to buy other than Adam.
Well, no, because now I'll just put it back on eBay, so it just goes round and round. It's like some other trickle fucking buy it, and then it just keeps going round in circles.
So, what's everybody drinking tonight then?
Guinness.
You say that like that's the only drink in the world. Like that's all that's left.
Yeah, Guinness, obviously. Dick.
Yeah, the pandemic ruined all alcohol other than Guinness. Did you not remember that? So it's basically
Full of iron, mate. Good for you. Makes your hair go red.
Yeah, my nan was actually a nurse when they used to prescribe Guinness to people.
Really?
And, yeah, when I was a kid, I'd hurt myself. So I used to be a nurse, and I was like, "Fuck off, nan! Like, I don't trust you with shit. You're just gonna get me pissed because I've grazed my knee."
I bet you they were giving Guinness to people in hospital as well, were they? Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, what's that? You got an issue with your blood? Do you want a cigarette?"
Your blood's a little too thin. Have a puff on this, mate. Be all right.
They were kind of advertised for health reasons, though, weren't they? Cigarettes to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ironically, it used to be like a treatment for people with problems with their trachea and like bronchitis and stuff like that. Supposedly, the smoke would attach itself to all the molecules and clear it out of your lungs.
Yes, on death or glory.
But that's like way back in the whenever it was 30s kind of stuff. I remember that was just a sudden media studies memory there. I don't know why that stuck into my head.
Media studies.
Look where it got me.
I thought you were 29.
Yeah, and I remember this from a lesson I had when I was 13 years ago.
It's good at maths as well.
Right, isn't
I am when I'm lying about my age.
And lying on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get up in 5 minutes.
Oh shit! I just realised, Graham, it's your birthday. So what time do you think it'll be before you piss yourself and fall asleep at the bottom of your stairs?
11:01.
Yeah, I'd say around about then. Yeah.
And you've got like the next week off work anyway or something.
Yep. Big news, everyone. 6 days off. Hello.
6 days off. What are you going to be doing with your 6 days off, Graham? Live.
Yeah, this.
I'm football manager.
Football manager.
Football manager. What's the worst hangover you've ever had?
Oof.
Pretty much any you've ever had with me.
Yeah, there was one recently. I can't remember it because it fucked up my brain. It was that bad. What was it? It couldn't have been that long ago because it's the last time I was out with Harry. I was hungover for 3 days, and that was the first time that's happened to me.
Yeah, I remember. I know. Is that the one where you like stacked it outside of Moldova Mike's house?
Oh, yeah,
April's house. Yeah, I remember that one. That was good.
When was this?
January.
This was a good few months ago, wasn't it?
No, it was your birthday. Like 6 weeks ago.
Oh,
Couple of problems with this. One of you went, months ago. The other one went, January.
Yeah.
And then the same person went, 6 weeks ago. It's the 3rd of February.
It wasn't my birthday. Because of my birthday, I went round there and did a shit ton of edibles.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So like that it must have been before that.
The week before then. It wasn't. Who knows? Why are we even talking about this?
You've got to get your story straight in case the police start knocking on your door.
I've just admitted to doing illegal substances on a live stream.
Well,
so
edibles. I mean, edibles could be anything. It could be like
we
crisps.
literally have a joke about bongs at the start of the show.
Haribo. Just
yeah. All you got to do is take one look at me and realise that I do recreational drugs. So
I would like to maybe one day when I do the unlike the news or like the news, whatever the line is. Don't fuck it up, Graham. Fuck off, Alex.
I don't even have to be here.
I knew you were coming then.
Brown sauce, please.
Yeah, I would like to do that joke. Like
Arctic roll, anyone?
What did he say?
I don't know. Someone needs to tell Alex if he's going to jump in, he needs to give it like a second before talking.
No.
Like, that was the worst one. However, any process that marginally cuts out some of Alex's voice is a bonus, isn't it?
Ooh.
That's what you get for slagging me off, Graham. All I could see now is Graham raging it.
My fucking show.
This would be a good time.
You're better looking anyway, Alex.
Oh, thank you. It's a big good time to.
Got on your face, Alex.
Is that sunbeds you've got there in the room?
You got some proper. I bet you got a proper rig, haven't you? I need to see how many like.
That looks like my one. That.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, nice bit of decor there,
That's the sign of a professional porn filmer.
It is.
Professional porn filmer.
His camera's gone west.
No.
Oh, you've been demoted to the bottom row now.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Is it my show now? Is it my show?
Yeah, you're in charge now, buddy.
What do you want, Joey? You're the new puppet master. What do you want to talk about, Joey?
On today's show, we're going to talk about
stethoscopes.
Big news, Everton beat Leeds.
Yeah, I don't want to rub it in.
Everton and Leeds in the top corners there.
Everton and Leeds. It's like one of those programs with Stato on it and David Baddiel and the other fella, Frank Skinner. It's not like that at all, is it? Are we still having a laugh? Is this live?
I'm doing a podcast.
Here we go.
Have you done your football podcast?
We actually managed to record one, yes. Another news story.
Have you recorded a new one? Has it gone out yet or not?
No, it goes out Saturday. Saturday morning.
Are you happy with it?
Beat the Press, episode 1, brackets. All right, technically episode 3, shut up. Close brackets. Yeah, I haven't even edited it yet. So,
okay.
Honestly, I think Phoebe's still fuming about that.
What?
My girlfriend's still fuming about that. Yeah, the one they didn't record it.
Oh, the one. Oh, right. Yeah. So
I only realised the other day she's added me on Facebook. I was like, "Who is this?"
Oh, that's interesting.
It's Phoebe.
Why is she fuming?
No, I just find it weird at the moment. You know, like every now and again, you get a random person like who adds you on Facebook, and you don't really know why. Like half of them are kind of like Instagram bots or some random thing that they're like, "Oh, come and see my fucking Instagram feed." And you're like, "Fuck off." And then every now and again, you're just like, I'm just there thinking, I haven't fucking met anyone in about 6 months. So who the fuck's this?
Well, you did meet her virtually.
Yeah, video call. That's why it confused me. I was like, oh, right, I know it is now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry. Apologies. More of an admin session at the moment, this, isn't it?
Yeah. A little bit. I'd be amazed if anyone's still watching. Is Alex still there? I've got the feeling that the reason is...
Even he's bored with this.
I think we need to talk about something in the news, people.
Yeah, let's talk about it. All right.
Oh, hang on. What were you going to know? What were you saying before then? Your football podcast is going well.
Oh, yeah.
You got episode 3.
What's it called? What's the football podcast
It's
called?
called Beat the Press.
Beat the Press.
So there's one episode that went out live Tuesday morning, which was like it was a transfer deadline day roundup. Where we forgot to talk about any of the major transfers that happened.
Oh yeah, and I don't actually remember being a part of it at all because I was too hungover.
Fair enough.
That's where the comedy comes in because we're useless. So there's that. And the first episode that we were supposed to be recording was just after Frank Lampard got sacked. And we did it for an hour and a half with Carl Filer. And then at the end, I remember clicking the button for stop recording, and
yeah,
the little thing that pops up in the corner. That I'm
Now recording.
Rabbit that says live with the time on, then appeared as if by magic. And I was like, oh, guys.
Which annoyed me because I went on like a 5-minute rant on like how much I hate Frank Lampard, and it's just gone forever.
Yeah,
just out there in the ether somewhere.
It was just me and Carl.
Beautiful. The only thing
it was cathartic.
You what?
It was cathartic. I feel like I needed to get it off my chest.
You feel like stress relief, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Fair enough. You got a lot of pent up aggression.
Yeah. Well, you've met me, Adam. You've met me.
Alex accidentally booted himself off of the thing. I think something's disconnected. And I sent him a text like at 10:20 that said, "Oh, pull on my strings," and I've got nothing for it. Which
to Alex.
Yeah, you know.
Have we gone back to making this into an admin session?
Yeah. It was me.
Well, now that you mentioned that, it's probably good to catch up with the text messages. I'm on emergency backup camera now because my other one died when I was trying to show you my ring.
Wonderful.
Hands up, everyone else who's got a backup camera.
I'm not going to hide this. I've gone full on streaming wanker, and I don't care. I don't care anymore. So text messages. I've got this one. It just says, "Give me back my face, love, Matty Hancock."
Nice.
Very nice. Thank you. There we go.
All over it, that one.
There we go. Oh yeah, pull my strings. That could have been from a few people, to be honest. So that's local women in your area looking for a good time, send them a dick pic so they can have a good laugh.
Nice.
So that's the text so far. Keep your text coming in. Everyone point at the number.
I can do down. See, down isn't reversed. The right is. I still can't figure out. This is right. There we go. I don't know.
You're right there, Graham, mate. There's a brain damage a little bit. You went full on CP mode there.
Fucking break.
I know. I haven't even started.
Graham. Graham, point to Harry.
Oh God. That's when you really know you've run out of stuff to talk about, haven't you?
I know. Let's jumble things up a bit. 1 second.
What?
1 second. There we go. Graham, point to Adam.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
There, sort of.
Fucking hell, this is going to win an award, isn't it?
You know what? It's the.
How did you come up with the idea?
I've got a week. I think, to submit this to the Webbies. So,
the Webbies. That's not a thing, is it? Surely
it's a
not.
thing, isn't it? It's a
Fuck
thing.
Off, is it?
Yep, it's a thing. Alex, if you could maybe confirm that for us and pop up at some point, that'd be. You can click and drag on stream.
It's definitely. This is like you've got to name this show like the admin show.
The admin show, yeah.
This is incredible.
I didn't know you could do that. He's just
going to show. It's the admin show.
Alex, cheers, John. Thanks for that, mate. This is going to be like this now for the rest of the show.
Love it. I think John.
Do you remember when you said Rocket League was a physics-based game?
Hey, it is a fucking physics-based game.
Is it? Fuck, man. You can just stop on the ceiling just for shits and giggles. Physics out.
Have you been playing it? Have you been doing your training, Harry?
No, I've been playing Fallout 4.
All right.
I haven't played Rocket League since.
Which is also a physics-based game.
I haven't played it since we last played it, where I convinced your mates to get Moldova flags on their car antennas.
Moldova Mike.
Yeah, they've all now got Moldova flags.
We need to get trending. Can everyone just put in the comments, just hashtag Moldova Mike?
Moldova Mike.
No, don't ask, just do it.
No context. It's not racist, honest. He is from Moldova and he is called Mike.
Surely all games are physics-based.
Not Rocket League, mate. Not Rocket League.
All right.
Well, it's kind of like Angry Birds. It's like you could say that's a physics-based game, can't you?
I'd never played it.
Angry
I
Birds.
mean, we'd
I've
have
literally
to
never
test
played
real
Angry
life
Birds.
You can't say Football
practicality whether
Manager is
balls
a
actually-
physics-based game, can you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's the ball physics,
Right.
which I presume
Oh,
is
God, this is such a
coded-
shit drunken argument. It's like
I assume is
I
coded with a
click here,
series of
and then I click there, and I'll put him there,
eights for balls.
and then I sit. How many hours have you clocked up on that now?
Thank you, Joey.
Oh dear.
How long have you been playing it?
It's happening. I've done it. It's.
How
sorry,
many
what
hours
you
did
say?
you chalk up on Football Manager?
What before it corrupted, or on my last one? 'Cause-
What either?
Well, the last one, but that was FM18, so it's 3 years.
Right.
But on this laptop was 1,200 hours.
Fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus.
And
But that's how
over
long you've been playing the
Graham.
game, 1,200 hours.
Yeah.
Have you ever had
You got
sex?
commode.
career mode. Yeah, the full thing.
Have you ever
And yes,
ever had sex with a real
I've
woman, Graham?
had sex with real
Because
women.
somehow I don't think anyone believes you after like saying how long you've spent on Football Manager.
67 hours on the current version of the game. So there you go.
Here's a question, right? Fairy liquid, right?
Right.
Have you ever in memory seen an advert saying that fairy liquid kills like 99.9% of bacteria?
No, because I don't watch TV, so I don't really watch adverts.
Yeah, I fast forward through the adverts now because I have a
Right.
TiVo and
That's two, no, Joey.
So have I ever seen it that it kills 99.9% of germs?
I was just looking at it today, going, at no point have I ever seen that thing like state or anything. It doesn't even say, like, I'd look at the back of it. It just says it's going to cause me a lot of eye irritation. That's
They say that with
mainly it.
asbestos, don't they? That kills 99.9%.
It's got
They
Brian
say that with
Blessed
what?
in it.
Domestos.
Yeah, that's fucking like bleach and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. I see what you mean. So yeah,
I'm just saying, it's kind of like you spend your life like washing up dishes with it, and for all we know, it might be fucking head and shoulders in there. You know what I mean?
So this entire thing, all we've got is Fairy Liquid's a conspiracy.
It fucking is.
Well, that's ironic because the other podcast me and Graham are doing is about conspiracies, so we'll do an episode on Fairy Liquid for you.
I mean, especially nowadays, it's like Angel at every fucking corner saying, "Here, I have a bit of this." And no fuckers handing out Fairy Liquid in Paddington Station, are they? You know what I mean? Just saying.
Yes, John, that is what we're saying. Eat off of your dirty dishes.
Yeah, well, build up your immune system.
Oh.
So there you go. I don't know. You heard it. Here
Now
first.
get you a fucking nomination for the Webbies. Conspiracy theories.
Well, we are doing a podcast about conspiracy theories.
Here, Adam Money's Fairy Liquid expose. All right, it's a new fucking panorama.
Alex, you need to full screen him for this
What?
special exclusive report.
Get fucked.
I don't like full screening.
Why do you look like Jeffro?
Don't know.
Oh, well, that was. Thank
The
you.
other one I
Adam
like doing
Money,
at the
for
moment
the
is
brilliant
freaking people
report
out.
there.
You what?
Yeah, it's just
Sorry.
thank you for some
Ah.
top journalism.
Well, the other
Thanks
one I
for
like doing at the moment is winding people, like freaking people out. So I keep going because I can't be bothered going to like an actual post office because there's like queues a mile long. And when you're posting $3.99's worth of like mobile phone part, you can't really be asked waiting for like an hour. For some
And they're all washing their hands with
like,
Fairy
and I'll get me pension. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, sod that. I'll use the post box. There's like a post box like downstairs outside. So I'll print it off like the Royal Mail fucking label because you can go online and just print off a label for it. And then I'll put it in the post box. The only problem was there's a load of dickheads who there going, "Oh, it didn't turn up. Oh, it's not here." So I was like, right, I'll start filming me putting it in the post box as evidence, right? So if anyone, and then people thought I was really weird because I'm standing there filming myself putting a letter in the post box. And then I noticed like every day there's a couple like,
to Pornhub to find that sort of stuff. So,
yeah, no, it's a very niche market on the Pornhub sort of website, granted. And now what I like doing is because there was like at one point there was a couple of old Bill like hovering about outside. So I thought it'd be quite fun just to go down, film yourself putting a letter in the post box, and then I've got like a chalk pen, so I kind of like draw down the side of the post box, and then just walk away.
So I was gonna say, like, you live in London, so seeing a dishevelled, bearded man put a suspicious package in a post box in London is probably not a good idea.
And then,
no, I'm not questioning.
They open it up and it's just a broken up phone.
Yeah, it's literally like, why is he sending a headphone jack to someone in Pontypridd in
because
Wales?
it's the final part we need to complete our plan.
You know what I mean? It must be some sort of spy mission. He'll start, do you know what it was? It's like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy was on iPlayer, so I thought I'd have a bit of that. And there's a bit where he keeps marking the post box. So I was like, fuck it, I'll start spinning people out.
Go around London turning like postbox into spy drops.
Yeah, never mind postcode wars, mate. Fucking
envelopes under benches and all sorts.
You need to learn how to speak like fluent Russian and just start shouting in Russian as you post things.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna fucking try that online.
Why not? We can edit it out.
No, I'll leave that to the next time I'm gigging in Newton Abbot. It normally goes down right there.
Look forward to that.
It's a bit much.
I miss gigging a lot.
You miss gigging.
Yeah.
I've started missing the anvil. I don't know why in Bournemouth.
Oh yeah.
Else
I keep driving past it and my heart just like starts crying.
So.
Oh, that's the point. We need to invent some more cocktails. I found like the list of cocktails we invented last time the other day.
Yes.
Right.
I made a nice cocktail earlier. I had cherries and berries double strength and a bit of water.
Right. How did that go down?
I mean,
quite quickly, to be honest, on Thursday.
Okay.
I would argue like it has to be like 3 ingredients really to be a cocktail.
Ice cube.
Does it have to be alcoholic?
We need to invent one called the Puppet Master.
Yeah.
I've got
it's got scopolamine in there.
Do you know what it is? It's just going to be an espresso martini with like some strings suspended above it.
Or loads of straws. We could have like quite a lot of straws in it, couldn't we?
Right.
That's a great idea.
Espresso martini with a load of straws.
On the wine cup. Do you know what? Do it. Dare you.
The next one we invented last time was the All Aboard the Life Coach. Do you remember that one? All right. So we got a list of them here. So we got one called All Aboard the Life Coach, which is basically a gluten-free, vegan, non-binary lime and soda water, which doesn't identify as a cocktail because that would assume it's gender. So it's not a cocktail; it's a them-tail.
So
them-tail.
Yeah.
Right.
We got that one.
Me and Graham have got a cocktail that we like to do. We call it the Tom Petty.
The Tom Petty. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a lot of anything, then a little bit of mixer.
And you have to sing free pouring.
I'll make a note of it.
Free
pouring.
Like, that was supposed to be free falling for anyone that wasn't sure.
Alex is making a ringtone for it as we speak.
That's my challenge by the end of the show, to get a Tom Petty song on there.
I mean, that's ambitious. I don't know how we're going to drag this out for much longer. So
I don't even know how we made it this far, to be honest.
It'll be edited.
We'll cut it out in post.
Yeah.
Presuming it arrives, hopefully we've marked the right post box. I was trying to
marks on the post box.
Shut up, Graham.
Shut up.
No, what are you doing with your days off then?
Probably recovering these. I've got to do some bits.
How many of those have you had?
This is number 7, but they're only little.
They're only little.
330 ml ones.
It's like something your nan would say. Oh, go and have another one. They're only little.
That's it.
I just noticed one of them's like 3.8% and the one's like 6.5. No wonder.
If you had the non-alcoholic one yet, called Nanny State, quite like that. I just quite like the name.
Yeah, Yeah, it's good.
You need a monster, mango monster. That's what you need, mate.
Mango Monster. It's the best.
Mango monster.
Oh, I think I've had one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably why you got heart problems.
That's probably it. That's
Oh,
probably
I've
it.
got. I love energy drinks. I've got ADHD, so like, I have an energy drink, I'm just fucked. I don't even need drugs. Just give me a Red Bull, and I'll like headbutt my way through a lamppost.
You're well lucky, you aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, great, mate. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking out. Like, there's not enough sort of credit given to ADHD, is there really? Just, one energy drink and you're fucking bouncing.
Oh, you should see it when I wake up in the morning. I'm such a dickhead. Like, everyone else takes a while to wake up. I wake up, it's like bang. So like, if I'm in bed with anyone, it's just like instant like hatred for me because I'm just jumping all over. I'm like, morning, I'm like a fucking puppy.
So I've had a look at Google News in an attempt to try and drag this out for a minute, so Alex can get us the ringtone sorted. So this is one of the top stories on Google News for in my area, which obviously is Bournemouth. Okay, so it's a quiz. It's a football quiz. Did each of these 18 ex-Bournemouth players ever score a goal at Dean Court? I mean, it's kind of signposting it already that a lot of these are going to be no, they didn't. Because otherwise, what's the point? And 18 seems
Is it a physics-based game?
Yes. It's just say yes. It'll appease
Well,
John.
it's real life, Adam. So yes, literally.
Okay. Jordan Ibe, did he ever score at Dean Court? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
I couldn't give a shit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say yes. Oh, good. It doesn't tell you till the end. Brad Smith, that's a no. He was a fullback. Tyrone
So
Mings.
now this has just turned into Graham playing mobile games. This has really gone downhill.
If you wanted, all right, yeah. If you wanted to cut it short, Graham, there is no Tom Petty ringtones available for Composer. I have just looked. Yeah. We'll catch up with the text messages, the two that I've had in since I was last on. One just says, I am Moldova Mike, whatever that means.
I really hope it is Moldova Mike.
And the other one.
Because I can tell you it is.
Who was it?
No, if you got the number that texts you, I'll tell you.
Don't read the whole number out there. Just like last 3 digits. Last 3 digits.
Oh, yeah, last 3. Good shout.
895.
Oh, so close, but no.
Oh, plagiarism.
The other one is somebody's texted me a number 0800 000 1066.
0800 1066. That's a British institution, that is, mate.
It's Hastings Insurance, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love that you did the jingle. That's
you remember the one? There was an owl one as well, wasn't there? It was like Owl Insurance or something. It was like 0800 2828.
Graham, I've just got to point something out, right? On previous shows, loads of people have watched, not many people have commented, and all they had to do was just put something in the comments, really easy. The comments tonight have been off the wall when they've had to text to 3310 compared to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be a mainstay in the show.
Nostalgia. Yeah. Nostalgia, lad, innit? Nostalgia, mate.
I love a bit of nostalgia. Every so often, I'll buy like a 3-litre bottle of Frosty Jacks and sit under a half pipe at my local park and get pissed.
Nice. Nice. Whilst the texts were coming in, that did remind me of something. When somebody really needy was texting you, they'd finish their text with the phrase TB for text back.
TB.
Remember that?
Oh, God.
Do you remember TB? Oh, man.
Is that why you're clearing your screen?
I remember thinking laugh out loud meant lots of love.
Lots of lezzes.
That had some pretty serious repercussions for me as a teenager.
Oh dear. Lots of lezzes, Joey.
Yeah,
I thought you became a comedian, Graham.
Yeah. I'm gonna start telling everyone that LOL means lots of lezzes. That's a great one. Make that. Should we make that a thing? Never mind what over, Mike. It's all about the lesbians.
Well, it's weird because when we used to have, do you ever remember ICQ or Powwow or before MSN Messenger? And we used to have them in our office. And I remember sending this joke round. It wasn't really that funny, but someone in the same office sitting over there went LOL. And I looked over at him and I went, he didn't LOL though. So I said to him, I took my earphones off and said, you said LOL, but you didn't laugh out loud. And he went, just looked at me like that.
But surely you're used to that look, Joey.
Yeah, I am used to that all the time. So now to be real, I do LOAB, laugh out a bit, because you're not laughing out loud. You know what I mean?
It's just a chuckle.
I don't go like that. I just go like that.
So
and
thanks.
LOAB for me just is better than LOL because I'm not lying then, am I?
Thanks to whoever had just texted me saying, hey, I need you, LOL, TB.
What about LOAB?
Yeah. No, then I bring it back.
Bring it back.
I think this speaks to the genius of the show, the fact that we've managed to basically drag this out for 52 minutes on the basis that people could text you on an old phone.
This is a show on its own.
That's the start of the show, though.
It's happening.
Didn't they go up in price because of all the drug dealers?
Yep.
Oh,
right.
We debated it at length with notorious criminal Nick Page last week.
Yeah.
If he knows he's done some stir. He knows.
You get a message off Harry in a minute. How much for something?
No, I've got my daughter. I'll have to wait till weekend.
Oh.
Bloody kids ruining drugs.
I know.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not like socially acceptable to start doing lines off of your child.
Although I would love to see that court case, man.
You could say it'd be worse if you do it in like a soft play centre and start like knocking kids out.
Oh, we are. The drug dealers are onto you.
There you go. Want to buy some crack? That's just what I just had text there.
I mean, you were showing everyone your ring earlier, so yes.
It's a slippery slope. First you show your ring, then you do crack.
Somebody has texted a question on the nostalgia trip.
It's just because you've got a big arsehole.
That wasn't the question. So someone's just put up, can you really take me back and make the best fax machine noise or dial-up noise?
I'm being accosted by a dog. Hello, boy.
Hello, Harry's dog.
Can you get fucked?
What's the dog called, Daddy?
He's called Joey.
Is he?
And he's a big fat knobhead, aren't you?
Oh, a bit like me then. I'm not fat.
He's annoying and endearing, much like Joey.
It's all so hurtful, Graham.
I said endearing.
Oh yeah,
do you understand personal space, dog? You're not doing a good job of it.
It's a stupid question.
Have you had him for ages, or is he a lockdown dog?
Oh, he's not my dog. He's my housemate's dog. That's why I'm allowed to openly abuse him.
What, your dog, the dog, or your housemate?
Both, really.
Yeah, that was good. Right, let's get off the animal abuse. I probably
no. Let's stay on the animal abuse.
No, Graham. Point to Adam.
Oh, look at the brain power.
Oh. Keep going.
Fucking hell.
the same arm.
It's hard, isn't it?
Why is this so amusing to everyone? Just trying to watch me play.
I don't know. Thank John for telling me about this drag and drop. So
yeah. Cheers, John. You've ruined everything. Right, cool. I think 55 minutes. I think that's good. Like watching a toddler trying to work out how a spoon works. There is no spoon.
No, that's a lie. My daughter's a toddler and she knows how to put a light under a spoon perfectly.
Right. Cool. We discussed loads of news there. We covered all the hot topics.
Very liquid.
Very liquid conspiracy. Yep. Thank you for that exclusive.
The meaning
report.
of LOL.
Yeah.
The origins of LOL and some alternative acronyms. That's good. Newsflash! I know what the word acronym is. I'm very pleased with myself.
I think Alex needs to add a piece of retro technology every week. So you can have
Get a speaking spell in there.
We're doing a new series called Nostalgized.
Nostalgized. Perfect.
Hashtag nostalgized.
Where you have to wank
How
over.
many podcasts are you going to have by the end of that?
At least 2 a day.
Hey, did I say about my podcast?
Why don't you just have a live channel that never goes off air?
It's coming soon.
Alex Lee, 24/7 rolling news.
There's the big scoop.
Which I'm on, and I also watch with my pants around my ankles.
Have they?
There you go.
Well, that took a turn.
And on that bombshell, Graham, it's time to end.
The image of
Bombshell, you should say.
Oh, I've just realised something. Every time someone else talks, it dips Graham's audio down.
Should we just all talk over Graham?
Yeah.
Because then he can't end the show, can he? So
That's
so we'll just keep talking forever.
Over him.
He spent a lot of money on that microphone that's so responsive, but it mutes him when others talk.
I can't really say anything about this because it was my suggestion that he bought it.
From.
Yeah, Alex is just.
Hey, what was that, Graham? Sorry,
Matt. Where did you get his microphone from, Graham? Where did you get your microphone from?
He got it from Amazon. Don't let him speak.
Do you know what I miss? I kind of miss Maplins. You remember Maplins?
Oh, yeah.
It was always random shit in Maplins, wasn't it?
I always used to go into Maplins, ask them loads of stuff and never buy anything.
You're wandering there thinking they'll probably have some batteries or a light bulb that I need. Come out with a Raspberry Pi and a fucking drone. You know what I mean?
I genuinely went to Morrison's earlier on last year, and they were selling light bulbs off for 50p for a pair, and I spent £7 on light bulbs for no reason. None of them fit any of the light fixtures in my house. Sorry, what was that, Graham? I can't hear you.
Light bulbs have got well complicated. Do you remember there used to be two types, bayonet and a screwy one, right? And now it's GU 5.3.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, and you get all these LED ones now. You plug it in and the fucking thing's pink.
Yeah.
Who needs that?
Who needs that?
Sorry, Graham?
Could anyone else hear something?
I can hear something crackling in the background.
Probably your phone getting a message.
It's probably Graham's. Can you tell him to shut up, please, Alex?
It's more annoying if he starts to speak, then we overcut him.
Yeah, he does it to me all the time, and he knows it pisses me off. So I think it's my time to shine.
No, I do that.
Shut up.
Is that a new mic then? Is it going?
Yeah.
It's going to be an old one by the end of today, though. he's throwing that out a window in a minute.
Be on eBay next week.
Should we see if we can get him to rage quit off of his own live stream?
Can we not do that?
Happy birthday, by the way, Graham.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm. To be fair, your camera's looking pretty good. You can see your crow's feet.
Maplin's always had weird DJ equipment as well, didn't it? He's always had kind of stuff specifically microphones as well, oddly enough.
Graham has completely lost all control of his show now.
Some decks. It was always a shit mixing table thing. There was always that weird corner of Maplin's where there was one bloke basically standing in a DJ booth, wasn't there? With all the lights going off. And it was a bit you're right there, mate. He's like, I'm on DJ duty today.
a new Mark 250 watt amp.
That was it.
That would barely reach to the other side of your bedroom.
Do you remember high street shops? Do you remember those? Fucking hell.
Yeah. When you could hug people.
And you could hug people. Well, when you're walking into Maplin's hugging the stuff.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
The DJ guy.
Yeah, come here.
And they always had like weird CCTV equipment, didn't they? It was kind of like the world's shittest, like James Bond kind of Q sort of scenario, wasn't it? You know, it's like you can get some walkie-talkies and like a crap dummy surveillance system, couldn't you?
I've just enjoyed the life slowly draining from Graham's eyes.
And they always had like in one shelf. They'd always have like a Sky remote, like an official Sky remote. Didn't they? You remember that? Fucking hell.
Oh, Graham's turned his lamp off. That he's about to rage quit.
I know, Graham. Just so as you can close the show properly, here's what I'll do: is we'll.
Right.
Everyone shush while you finish.
Watching the show. Yay. Wasn't that fun? Right. Yeah, thank you very much for watching the show. If you did enjoy whatever the hell that just was, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channels and donate if you want to donate some money to paypal.me/GWSComedy, or you can use the QR code in the corner, which will at least pay for some of my drinks. But as I said at the start, it would be nice to give some of my guests some money for appearing on the show. Not any of these guests.
Having said that, you did write in the private chat, you're all cunts when we were late.
Yeah. Yeah, none of these guests, previous guests that have been on that were nice and funny. Next week, we've got Tony Cowards coming on again. We've also got 2 other people that I've forgotten. This is good, isn't it?
Don't fuck it up, Graham.
Tony Cowards, Chris Chopping, that's it, and Kitty Messalina are on next week, 10th of February. Don't miss it. Live at 10. See you again. Please drink sensibly. Don't spill it. Good night.
Oh, I just realised you can unmute the mic. Doing it for everyone.